Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 76 of my Manchester United Football Manager 2015 Let's Play. And before I get into it, sorry if my voice sounds a little bit different. I have a little bit of a blocked nose, so I can just tell it when I started this commentary. Hopefully you don't mind that too much. But yes, in some previous episodes, there's been a lot of tactical questions, like people want to know the instructions on my tactic, and just a few other things. The biggest thing when I created this tactic, it was the philosophy, the way I wanted to play. And I actually created this tactic in FM14. Obviously has a few changes. I used to play with wingers. I actually use this in my Braga save. If you want to go back to it, it's very, very similar if you want to compare. You want to know when I created it. Because sometimes people still say I download tactics, which I will go on to talk about a bit for you guys. Not talking about myself really, because obviously, people that say that don't really watch my series when I change my instructions all the time and player roles and stuff like that. My tactics are forever changing. But anyway, I wouldn't suggest you to download or try and copy my tactic. What I would want to give to you is information on how you can create the best tactics for your player. So what I will be doing actually, I'm not sure if it's going to be a series or something, but I'm just going to make videos every so often, because I play a lot of private saves. I'm going to do a lot of testing with tactics, and I'm going to, produce them. So, hopefully, I can produce some different style of tactics for you guys to use for a certain team specifically. Like, even in this video, you can say, make a tactic for a certain team, like how they are from the start, or like a formation you want, say a 4-3-3, 4-2-2, whatever. That's what I want to do now, because I feel though in FM15, I can create some pretty good tactics. And of course, there's going to be similar ones out there, like tactics with 4 at the back, 3 in midfield, and 3 up top. It's pretty simple, but I'll go back to it for a bit. Like I said, I created this, or I wanted to create this philosophy in FM14, pretty much, and it almost all was become of one position, and that's the halfback when that was added. That kind of position is perfect for the attacking base game we want to play. Like you have those complete wing backs getting forward. You need that halfback. I've talked about the role a few times, but you can see here it says the halfback looks to serve a role somewhere between that of an aggressive sweeper and a defensive midfielder. So he's naturally a bit more defensive than a defensive midfielder, and aggressive sweeper, which of course is a centre-back position. So he does act as a third centre-back, and he's a good creator as well. He can recycle possession, and then we'll look to attack. So that's a big part of it. That's a big part, but I'm not going to go through a full analysis of the team. You can just have a simple look at, the player roles and also the player instructions I use. But again, these have changed over the course when I find out what's better to suit my players. So maybe a month from now, these may change. But still, apparently, I'll be copying someone else, even though I'm adjusting the tactic I made technically in FM14 all the time. But anyway, you can see all these different. I don't need to talk about them all. I will anyway. I'll just go through them. Won't go too much in depth because I want to get into the games. Of course, you got retained possession, shorter passing, work ball into the box, play out of defense, whip crosses, look for overlap, play narrower, much higher defensive line, use offside trap because we were getting forward, try and catch them offside. Playing the high defensive line, tighter marking, close down more, and higher tempo. And this is actually completely different to the one I created at the start of the season, but it's still similar because of the because of the players we actually have. We don't have, we do have some wingers now, but they all can play as that deep lying forward. And I chose that deep lying forward because that's the most I noticed, because I did some testing as well always. That's out of all the roles, that's probably the one where they push wider the most, and that's what I was trying to get that with the 4-3-3. Like, honestly, I would have played with the 4-3-3. I still regard it as a 4-3-3. There's 4, 3, and 3, so I regard it like that, but with wingers instead. But we have a lot more strikers now, so we can fit them all in. See, that's exactly what I mean. My natural tactic of this would be playing with a left winger and right winger. or left attacking midfield and right attacking midfield, as it's called in FM. But because of the players I have, I changed it. You understand me now? Like, yeah, you have to make those changes to suit your players. So that's what I have done, and it's seeming to work well. But we've got a Swansea game here today, so we should go straight into it. It's a huge one, just so we can continue to do well, because I want to keep winning the league. I want to keep showing the dominance, because when you're a team like Manchester United and you got Chelsea on your tail, if you just go on a bad run, if you draw and lose, then they're right back in the chase. And they still are, really, only 3 points away. But to win this extra game, we can go 6 points clear, and that's the kind of situation from the previous seasons. I was going a bit clear, or at least last season, what I remember from, started to go a bit clear about this time in the season. You get that 6 points ahead, then you push to that 9 points, and then basically, yeah, you can't be caught. That's what I'm going for right now. And you can see the result there. That's where Chelsea dropped the points. They came and draw against Everton. Everton can be a good side on their day. Same with Swansea, though, but they haven't had the best of seasons. They're sitting in 15th. They've only won 4 games. They've conceded 21 goals. That's not very good, so we should be able to score a few here. Even though it is away from home, I don't really take that too much into consideration. I have dropped Zivkovic out for this game just because, of course, he's been doing amazing, but we still got RVP, who's still really clinical, and we've just got a huge squad right now, and we've only got a couple injuries. Like both our players out on loan. James Wilson and Rafe Husic are injured. What are the odds of that? And we've got Iniesta coming back from injury, so technically, we have none of our players injured. Like you see, Iniesta just needs match fitness now. So they got one Fran. Is that... Where did they sign him from? From Watford signed him? He's from like Real Madrid's reserve team. Oh, he moved to Betis. Interesting. Then Deportivo, first season, who was out on loan. Had a very good season in the Championship, I feel. Yeah, he's a good player there. Obviously, he performed, and Swansea saw that. The 14 assists. What has he done this season? 5 assists. Obviously, it's a harder level, that crossing and flair. He's a very good player. For whatever reason, well, yeah, he can play fullback. I think he'll be a very good winger because he's only got 6 tackling and 10 marking. I wouldn't be playing him as a fullback. But anyway, we've got dangerous attacking front 3 here. Goetze, RVP, and of course, Memphis Depay. And another reason as well, opposition instructions. Because that's part of your tactic. That is actually part of your tactic. So, when it's randomized each game, sure, you might have some games where it's the same throughout a season, maybe 3 or 4 times. The system might choose the same opposition instructions, but for the most part, it's randomized because he's choosing it, not me. He's handling it because of the good tactical knowledge and decent judging player ability. So, this is not the same tactic every game we play. It does slightly change due to the opposition instructions and the changes I actually make every so often. So, as I said, I wouldn't suggest you to 100% copy this. But if you like the way we're playing, yeah, go with the philosophy of it. Go with the wing backs or complete wing backs and have that half back in there to act as a third. Yeah, act as a third centre back when you're attacking. And then you have the advanced playmaker, deep line playmaker. And also, yeah, something to differ my tactic. Something you probably won't see in another one. I don't know, because I don't even check out other tactics. Unless people ask me to be honest. But nah, it's not my thing. If we go to player, and we go to the left central midfielder. I can't do it. I have to do it in-game, which is not a bad thing. We'll just do a team talk here. We'll say passionately... expect nothing but a win from this match. Might do a talk for the midfielders. We'll say passionately expect you to take control of the midfield. And just, yeah, Will Hughes. Okay, some nice reactions for a couple players there. But yes, as I was going to show you, the left centre mid, the advanced playmaker, I have these set. Get further forward, roam from position, and run wide with the ball. So ideally, he's going to be moving around. See where my mouse is now, moving into that kind of position to run wide with the ball. That's what I want. And yeah, well, I want to create this probably like how Barcelona has inspired teams. That's why I created this tactic. A lot of people try to copy Barcelona. Well, a lot of teams, a lot of managers try to play that way. So there's allowed to be inspiration with tactics in football. But of course, you need your own flair to it, as I said, to suit your players. But I think I covered everything there, didn't I? And that's just for this team. I have a different one for Bar City, and that's why I said I may do I'm not sure if I'll make it a series or not, but I guess if I do continuous videos on it, it will be. Tactics for different teams. If you'd like to see that, leave your thoughts in the comments box. But here we're going to look to get on the score sheets. And this will be the only game I'm going to play in this episode, as Depay puts it home, because I did, cover the tactics in depth, I feel. Memphis Depay smashes in another goal. And of course, at this time in Football Manager, you find out what works. And in my experience, 3 up front is really, really effective. And you've seen it so far this season. Most notably with the 10-1 result against Tottenham. But here as well, getting an early goal. And Memphis Depay, he's probably the best explanation of it. He has come on so well this season. You just saw that with 21 goals so far. He could smash something, like if he keeps up this form, close to 50. Who knows? At least 40, I reckon. Oh, Depay again. RVP, second attempt, and he puts it home. And Depay, that's the thing. He's scoring much more, but I feel he's being less selfish as well, and he's giving off some, like you saw there. So that's a insane mix. I would have just took one of those, maybe scoring more goals, but now he's scoring more, and he's creating more for my players. So again, that back to the point. Trying to find something that's going to work, like to bring the best out of your players. Mata had his shot blocked from the free kick. That has exactly happened with Memphis Depay. I've gotten the best out of him this season, and I'm really happy about that because he's a talented guy. Just got bundles of ability and potential, and as I said, he's showing that this season. Mata, Hughes, Jones, Romero to Mata, RVP, come on, play this through. See, look how dangerous we are. Look at all players. Raphael getting forward as well. He's back from his injury. And Goetze, this is the stuff I want to be playing. This is the stuff I want to be playing. It's just amazing passing, getting these players forward, and you only got those 2 centre-backs right there back, and the rest are embracing their teammates. But see, the complete wing-backs act like another winger in attack, so it's crazy. At times, you got 5 players there in attack. It's insane. Oh, here we go. It's another Depay! Oh, it's offside. I didn't think that would have been offside. Again, it didn't click. Oh, because he just pushed back late. Yep. It is offside. But it was a nice goal. If anything, it's just another good finish by him. Because we're going to win this game. Offside or not. Doesn't really matter. Just good to see that. Unfortunately, doesn't get another goal to his name, though. But, yeah, look at this. The front 3 have all scored. So it's not just one guy smashing in heaps. They all look dangerous. And 2 of the defenders got the assists. See, everyone is contributing. See, they're the wing-backs. The complete wing-backs. They're getting forward. And they are creating the chances. But again, that suits him perfectly. And we'll go passionately. We'll move into the second half. I'm more happy about, not just because I'm doing well, it's because it's exactly the way I want to play. That's the thing. So I could create that, and we're playing that way. I want to play something really attractive and inspired by Barcelona more than anything at their best. No one could touch them at their best a few years back. And that's what we're looking to do here. Oh, RVP. What was that? No, we're not going to have another chance. We'll make a sub here, though. 1, 2, not sure, depending who is... Maybe just Raphael. Yeah, we'll bring in Cuadrado. Again, there's a few people don't like me playing Cuadrado at right back. But you've seen, again, I don't need to keep explaining it. But I keep seeing the same comments all the time. But he is good in that position. If his ratings hasn't proved that this season... What has he got? Look, you look at just 3 assists, but his general game, even in the cup games, over 8 average. He's killing it. Sure, he may he's naturally a right midfielder. See, he's still in that position. He's still in his natural position. Sorry, I stuffed that up a bit. I moved the game. Should fix up there. Anyway, like I said, in attack, he's still in his natural position on the pitch. It doesn't matter where he's selected as. He's still in his natural position in the game, if that makes sense, when he's bombing forward. But I think we'll just make one change for now. You guys might like that, just making one sub. I rarely do that. Let's be a bit more realistic. But come on. I sense that not too much more is going to happen here. Swansea have hardly did anything. We'll bring off Mata. Again, see, Mata, he's not absolutely dominant and playing in a nice role for him. Advanced playmaker. I reckon he's sold. We can make some decent money. Upwards of 30 million for him. Yeah, before he starts dropping in his value as well. Because when they get to that 29, 30, that's when they start dropping. And dramatically as well. Look at Van Persie's value now, 2.6 million. So you got to be on the lookout for that. Maybe try and sell him while he's still worth premium price. And we should bring on Angel Di Maria, who does much better in that role for mine. So we'll confirm that sub. And I'll say there's a lot more to come from you, Di Maria. Di Maria is absolute superstar. You can blame a lot of midfield roles. He put in the ball there. Well, Bodie could be on here. If they score, could make it interesting. But they've only had one shot on target for the whole game. They're probably not even going to create it here. See? See what I mean? Along with our attacking prowess, we've been amazing defensively. That is just so amazing to see. Because either when you go attacking, you concede some goals, but we've been really good. And look at that. Memphis Depay wins the pen, and RVP is going to step up, and he should find the back of the net. I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep him, RVP, but if he keeps finishing like that, yeah, he won't be going anywhere soon, and he's the kind of guy that's going to win Champions League for you. But maybe Falcao won't renew his loan next season. But you don't know. Say if we get a long-term injury to Van Persie, he's injury-prone. So we need Falcao to step in. Because don't forget, Zivkovic is not registered. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough spaces. But I will be looking to rectify that next season. Might be looking to sell a few guys. And allow, homegrown guys to come in. Who knows? I'll bring maybe Preslin into the first team next season. And might be playing some games. Might sell a centre-back or two. We'll see the situation. And how that works out. And that is 4-0 against Swansea away from home. Another dominant performance. Not in just, like I said, not just in our attacking performance, but our defensive performance. Didn't let them in at all. They didn't have a shot that you saw. Anyway, just one on target for the whole game. And that was a nice win. Taking advantage of Chelsea's draw. They only picked up a point. And we move ahead 6 points. But look at that goal difference. 55 goals for the season. I want to get that 100 goals for the season. And we are on target to. A really good chance. That's exciting. So yes, that will be it for this episode. Did want it to be centered around my thoughts on tactics and the whole situation. Not just my tactic specifically, but what I think you should do. I wouldn't suggest you to download a tactic that has worked for someone else's team that is completely different to yours. I would. Well, yeah, if you want me to do it specifically, ask me, or just leave in the comments what kind of formation you like to suit which team, and all of that. I'd love to do a video like that to help you guys out. Like, I want to be my videos more about that. Of course, that's why I started YouTube back in 2012. Well, that feels so long ago now. Like, I want YouTube to be more about that for me, and just not always about, I don't know, I don't really like the community of YouTube, like, not a specific community of a game, just how YouTube is run, how it's changed with Google Plus and comments, and for some reason, negative comments get most of the thumbs up, because Google Plus, it's ridiculous. And I'm not just talking my videos, I'm just talking about all videos in general. For the most part, I stay away from comment sections, because it's filled with just rubbish a lot of the time. I read my comments, of course, because you see I reply to you guys, but for me, watching other content, I enjoy the whole content altogether without not looking down to the comments, because it's the same rubbish. People asking for likes on their comments and some really childish stuff. I suppose that's a big community that comes from YouTube, and probably a lot of my revenue on YouTube comes from people around that age. So, but I don't know. I don't even like talking about that side of side of YouTube. Like, I just really want to produce my videos, want to bring something I really enjoy, and hopefully for the most part you guys enjoy it and get something from it. So drop a like if you appreciate my videos and this video, and if you want to see some more, subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and I'll see you guys next time.